What episode are we on? Hi, everybody.
68.
Okay, this is welcome to the Knitting Posse, episode 68, which forgot to ask before we started. I'm Laura.
I'm Kim.
And I'm Kate.
Welcome.
Welcome.
I feel like we're on a better pace.
Yeah.
Like maybe only definitely not a month. It was
Yeah.
already. God,
Yeah.
time flies.
I know.
We finally have beautiful weather here.
Oh, thank God.
Woohoo,
It was
it's been
so humid.
good.
It was
gross.
so gross. We had like very hot and humid, and then we had almost a week of rain and humid, and it was like just gross. Anyway, so now we finally have beautiful weather. We can wear our knits.
Yep.
And Kim, what are you wearing?
I look like I'm in a different season.
I know.
But
It's so good,
having
though.
said that, it's the Yutori Sweater by Caidree, and it's very light.
Yeah.
It's very light.
Oh,
so
it's so soft,
it's 68% alpaca, 38% cotton. It's Issair yarn, Echo Baby.
I don't think that adds to 100.
What?
I
Oh,
think you could still
68, 38.
Okay, that's 106.
I cord.
Shut up. I'm sorry. Bad start.
Oh my God, that's 100.
I just followed the pattern. Anywho,
Sorry.
no, it's funny.
It's really good.
It's a great sweater.
It's
Very happy
fabulous.
with it. It blocked out beautifully, and I used my woolen and coat.
This is
coat. Yeah.
Issair Eco Baby.
Yeah, Eco Baby.
I want them to make colors in this.
I do too.
They only have like natural browns. I don't even think they go into the grays.
They don't even have a name. It's like
but it's all natural colors, which
EO.
of course is lovely. But you know, I think that is gorgeous yarn, and
really
but I'd like
pretty,
to have it in
really
some
pretty.
colors.
And guess what I did? I put a tag in.
Oh,
Hand
look at
knit
that.
Kim. I wonder who gave you that.
Somebody who's
Nice.
criticizing my math.
But I give good gifts.
But you could wear that into fall. Like,
100%.
Oh,
into
definitely.
winter.
Yeah,
Like,
no,
you
I-
And you
definitely-
can
know.
one
Yeah.
of your fabulous
Yeah.
white shirts
So
with a nice
Exactly.
collar
Yeah,
popping
no,
out.
this is gonna be, I
It's
think,
really
a year
good.
round.
I
Yeah.
agree.
It's
a
really
cold, chilly summer night.
Yeah.
This is the size medium, and it's knit in a US 8.
Fun.
No modifications. I didn't do anything different than the pattern said, and it was fun to knit.
Yeah.
So
That's great.
Happy me.
Love it.
Yay.
Love it. Love
Yay.
it. Thank you.
Yay.
Thank you.
I am wearing the Trunk Island Tank
Mm-hmm.
by Beth McDonald Stone. I knit this one a long time ago, so it's V's both sides and then the ties on the top.
So cute.
I knit mine in Flower Hill Fleece,
Oh,
Egyptian
right.
fingering,
Oh my
which
gosh.
is 50% baby alpaca.
Do the math.
25% silk. I know, the math police are here. And 25% linen.
That adds up to 100.
Okay. Wow.
And it's actually, I love it. Like I said, I knit this a while ago, and Jody had gifted us a couple of skeins of this, Jody from Flower Hill Fleeces. And I actually ended up buying some of this color. It's called Maple Syrup, I think.
Oh, that's a good name.
And I've worn it a bunch of times in the summer, and it's really like even I can wear it in the summer. It's really cool. I love the way it fits.
The color's great.
I
on you,
love
too.
the bows.
The ties,
and
yeah. And it's
really
wide
cute.
enough, like I have
Hide
a
your
bra
bra
on
strap.
underneath it.
Mhm.
Yeah, yeah,
Oh, that's
Yeah.
nice. Yeah.
yeah. So,
What are you gonna wear tomorrow when we see Beth?
I know. So yeah, Kim and I are going to see Beth tomorrow. Maybe
Sadly, I
this.
can't be there.
Maybe this. But I figured in honor of seeing her tomorrow, I would put it on.
There you go.
Yeah.
There you go.
So
One time we had lunch with her, and
Yes,
you and
Dinah,
Hannah and
and
Pam
Dinah.
were all wearing one of
we
her
wore
designs.
our chevron vest. I think
Yes.
it's called. Yeah,
So
I
fun.
love that design.
That was
yeah,
good.
yeah.
She's got a lot of good, and she's got some good
She
stuff
really
coming
does.
up.
Yeah.
It's nonstop.
She's so prolific.
I know.
Right?
And everything's so different. Like some
Yeah.
people
Right.
have like a
Well, Petite
total.
Knit has the look.
I know,
you
which
know,
I
adore.
love, and I keep wanting to knit her patterns. But Beth, I just have so much respect because she just goes riffing on an
Yeah.
idea, and they're all so different. You know, it's kind of like Rebecca.
You never know what's going to come
Right.
out.
Yes.
Exactly.
Yeah,
Yes.
which is
Which I love.
really cool. Yeah,
I love
very
it.
cool.
What is this? I love
Okay,
it.
so this is my cloud top. Speaking of petite knits,
So good.
I have to say, her designs are so classic and simple, and it's just, it hits my vibe. It is a DK. There's going to be a common theme here today. Felicia, pick up every stitch. made this in this yarn, and I saw it and I was like, yep, gotta have that. It's Fonte Soyuz, 129. It's called Duck Blue, and I don't know that it's showing up.
There it is.
Yeah, as
Close.
right.
It's so
It's like a deep tealy
beautiful.
blue.
Yeah.
And it's a riff on the cloud sweater that she did, which I made, which is a like one of those blown yarns, like Camaro Snuff Nug. I made mine with Snuff Nug, and it was held together with the mohair, but it has just very simple edging details, and it's just perfect.
Is that an I-cord? No, it just
it's a
she
roll.
does
It's
like
like
some
a-
ribbing. Well, on the sleeves, no. It's just you cast, you
yeah.
pick up stitches, knit a couple rows, and then cast off so it
Yeah.
rolls.
It's so
Down at the
clean.
waist, like on the cloud sweater, she does a little bit of ribbing and then a little bit of stockinette, so it also rolls. And
It's
Really
it's
cute.
just, it's the
Yeah.
first time I've worn it because I just finished it not that long ago, and it's been so hot that the thought, because this
Yes.
has... this has some wool in it. It's wool and silk. I had the little
Does it
tag
add up to
somewhere.
100?
Pretty sure it does. It is 30% silk, 70% wool. So it's perfect today. It's in the high I'm looking at my watch. It's in the high 70s, I think. So it's not hot, but it was way too hot to wear this up until the last couple days.
Yes.
But so yeah, this is
How many skeins of Fonte did this take?
ooh, a few. I think these only have 115 meters,
I
which
want to say
I think I had to do
it's
5
or 6.
I think it was
skeins.
5 or 6. I
5.
think
Yes.
I think I think I had to go into my last skein, and I always buy extra.
I know,
But anyway,
for good luck.
but this yarn is very reasonably priced.
Yes.
Not cheap, but very reasonably priced, and it's beautiful. The colors, it has a ton of colors. Felicia made hers in like a really dark, almost black navy,
Yeah.
and it has some depth to it, so it's really cool. Like I said, as soon as I saw it,
Yeah.
which is the danger of stepping into that store, which is what we all love about it, but yeah, I saw it and I was like, yep, gotta have it.
Oh, that's a keeper.
So yeah,
that's-
I'm really happy with that.
and your only modification was the sleeve.
Oh
right?
yes, I didn't want this to be too deep. Actually, you can almost see my bra. I actually wish I'd even done it a little, because once it blocked, even though you
With the
swatch,
silk in it, probably.
yeah, it stretched out a little
Yeah.
bit. It's not bad.
No.
But I did make sure that it's top down, and I didn't go as deep here as it called for. I think I took like 1.5 inches off of it.
Oh, wow.
Oh, wow.
So, because if you look
That's a
at
lot.
hers, and if you look at some of the others on the projects,
It's like a t-shirt.
they're pretty,
underneath.
yeah, and I didn't want to do that.
No.
Yeah.
So,
No.
that was it was a minor modification, but I definitely
Nice.
do think the armholes would have been too deep for me. So
That is
was
amazing.
Yeah, thank
Nice.
you.
Yeah.
I'm really
Nice.
happy with
I
it.
like
And
that
today
one.
is like a perfect day to wear. So,
Great color, too.
yeah. It's not. It looks very dark as far as
It does look
thing.
dark. It's
It
like
may
a
not
screen.
on the
It
actual
reminds me of a
recording.
peacock color.
It is.
Yes.
That's
Yes.
that
Yes.
sweater that you were making
Yes.
with the
Yes.
Mayak,
Yes.
right?
Yeah,
It
that
is a
peacock
very.
color.
It's called duck blue, but it is a very sort of
Greeny,
peacocky
tealy
blue
blue.
green.
Yes.
Yeah, very pretty. As soon as I was looking at the wall of all the colors, and there's a lot, and they're good colors. As soon as I saw it, I was like, that's it.
Yeah.
Yeah,
That's a good one. It looks great with white pants, too.
Yeah,
so.
thank you.
Nice.
Don't
Nicely
look at my
done.
white
And I bought the yarn for that in the exact color that Felicia did. So
Oh, you
with
did?
the
Did
black
that
and
one?
navy.
Yeah,
I did.
it's a really good color.
It really is.
Yeah.
It really is.
Yeah, and once I see that, I
So.
might need that color.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's good.
I know.
Good.
So FOs.
Okay, so I have
You're wearing it.
this is an FO. I finished off my Tanaka. Last time I had it bound off the bottom. Again, Fonte. There's Fonte yarn by Junko Okamoto. And this is knit on size 11. I knit the size 1.
It's thick, but it doesn't feel heavy.
God, no, it's amazing. It reminds me of Woolfolk a little bit. You know how
A
it's
little,
breathable?
yeah.
Do you remember which Fonte this was called?
Pole.
How do you spell it?
P-O-L-E.
Oh, okay,
Yeah.
cool.
Yes, and then so all of this is Fonte. The yellow is actually a mishmash of, I think it was Lamb and Kid and something, another.
You can kind of see it has
It
a
was
nice depth to it because it's
Shibui, Silk Cloud in there. And then the brown I also had left over from Lamb and Kid as well. So that's going to get a
Beautiful.
lot of use this year. I think.
Yeah.
That's like ski lodge, like
Oh, totally. It's
cozy.
like,
It's
yeah.
so good.
Yeah, I know.
And I love the dark, moody, like
Yeah.
Well, you know, my favorite color. So
dark and moody.
It's
dark
really
and
good.
moody. Exactly. So
It's
that
really good.
finished.
Love it.
Done.
Love it,
Happy
love
to
it.
be done with that. And then another FO full sweater.
Whoop, whoop.
3
Wow.
sweaters. Let me
Three
let
sweaters.
you
Yes.
go. Is the Spacetime.
Oh my gosh.
Spacetime by
Heidi
Heidi
Kirrmaier. I
Knit up
love
in the
this
Sonder
design
yarn.
detail.
I know Sonder yarn Sunday Morning Luxe. Take a Hike is the name of the colorway, and she sold kits at Sonder Yarn Co. on her website, and it takes 4 skeins, but that's my 4th skein.
I love the color.
I actually looked today because I really love this.
Listen.
And she's got a lot of kits still left for this. So
It's
if
a
you're
classic.
interested,
I call it my J. Crew sweater.
it's
Like,
exactly what it
it's-
is.
yeah.
But the details
Yes.
here of the increases are
Are
so,
well
good.
thought out. And that is BFL, Maxim, and 10% cashmere.
Yeah.
So, and it's actually when you first touch it, you're like, oh, I'm not feeling the cashmere so much. But once you block it, it really softened up a lot.
Yeah.
I was reading the notes on this too. The actual pattern called for a DK weight, and
Right.
Melissa said she did that. This is a sport weight, and it works beautifully.
It worked
Yes.
beautifully.
It's
Yeah, I
gorgeous.
think I
Yeah.
knit that on a US 5, and that's the medium 2.
color.
It's
It's not a
I
good
know.
color for
it's
me.
It's too
I
long
love it.
for you. It's gonna. Oh, by the way, I did not do full length sleeves either. I liked Lisa's. I liked the bracelet length.
Careful.
Full for you. I like the more of a bracelet length. No, it was
Nice.
great.
Yeah.
No purling.
Oh, because it's all rolled.
It's all
yeah.
roll. That's it.
Yeah.
So
Oh, that's great.
that's why I knit up so quickly.
Beautiful.
Really good.
That's a good one.
It
That is
really
a
is.
great.
I'm taken with that.
Yeah,
Not this color because I love this color, but I couldn't. But there's a lot of good colors.
There's a
I was
lot
I
of
was
great
looking at it
colors.
this morning, but I've got so many
I
sweater
know,
quantities
but
worth of.
this is forever.
Yeah.
It is.
You
That's
know,
classic.
it's so good.
It's really
And it's
good.
light enough. Like you could go out to dinner in this. You could dress this up. You could dress it down. It's just that kind of a weight.
It would look
to
really
it.
good with those black linen
Yeah,
pants.
well, this
Oh
was
my
kind of
gosh.
like what I was
Yeah.
going to wear with it. It was
Yeah.
like black linen pants.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
I think
Definitely.
that's going to be a big hit
Yeah.
in my wardrobe.
Nice.
That would be a good travel piece too, like
Yeah.
you said, because you could wear it all day, but you could also, like you said, dress it up a little
Elevate
bit at
it,
night
yeah.
for dinner.
Yeah.
Don't think I had any other no mods on this. I did forget to put the short rows in the back. I was so excited to just knit the damn
Just
thing.
go.
And all of a sudden I'm like, oh, didn't matter. You can't really,
Yeah.
you couldn't really tell.
I think
So
with a high neck like that, it shouldn't really
it
matter.
shouldn't
too
really
much.
matter. Now I can wear it both ways.
Like you don't anyway.
Exactly. Well, that's why I had to put the tag in this one. With the drop shoulder, it was a little more helpful.
Well, that's the nice thing about this too. If you spill something on the front, you can just flip it around.
Exactly. Exactly. Yeah, I'm very happy with it.
Really,
Definitely
really
Space
nice.
Time. Put
That's
it on your
3
list.
really awesome
Yeah,
sweaters.
I know.
That's
I'm
amazing.
very happy.
Look at you.
You should be.
Very, very happy.
Fabulous.
Wow.
Yeah, yeah. Yeah, who am I? 3 sweaters.
Yeah.
Done.
Ready,
You're not-
for,
you're
ready
not
for
me.
fall.
You know? Exactly. Yeah, that's it for me. Oh, that's it.
So my only FO, well, FOs,
So sick of this thing.
are, I was
so cute.
I was too. I finished the tractor sweater that I was duplicate stitching.
It actually
And
is
the
adorable.
sweater, so there's a sweater and then there's a vest, and I did the duplicate stitching. My student did the knitting, and then I pieced them all together. And it was for her grandson and his teddy bear. So I think they are arriving today from California. So she promised me a picture.
Oh, good.
Oh,
But yeah,
That's going to
yeah.
be adorable.
yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
It really was, like, the duplicate stitch really was fun, and it did kind of get me out of my funk. So
Yeah.
I appreciated that. But
You
it
did a gorgeous
takes
job
a long
too.
time.
Yeah.
It takes a long time to
And
do.
then
know
you had
that I
to
would
seam
have
up the sleeves.
And then I did all, so she knit everything flat, so I had to seam up the sleeves. I did the necklines, and
That
on
is
the
true
vest
grandma love.
I did the yeah.
That's great.
Yep. So that was my only FO.
Wow.
I know.
Okay.
I
Well,
know.
now you're ready. Like
Now I'm ready.
Palette is cleansed.
Well, I don't think I'm gonna have that much for next month either. But
I don't know.
Okay, so I don't think I finished it, but this is that little baby
Oh
sweater.
my
It's
gosh.
Micah's raglan by Hannah Graham. And it's in the Sandnes Garn Smart yarn, which softened a little bit with blocking. It's not a cozy soft, but it's definitely better after blocking. And I'm telling you, this goes from like 6 months up to, I forget,
I think
like
you said 2 to 4, maybe?
no, I think
No?
it
Was
no,
it
I
more?
think it goes more than that. I think
wow.
it goes like 6 or 8. Really cute, really fun to knit because you get this little break of doing this, but it's just mostly, you know,
That's
knit.
Yeah.
Pattern.
I love it, and it blocked beautifully, and I have to have this wrapped up. It's for my son's best friend, and my son lives in Colorado, and he hasn't seen his best friend, and he and his girlfriend had a baby, and he's home, but then on Saturday he's flying down to see him, so I've got to get that all wrapped up. Yeah, this is the Sandnes Garn Smart. Thank you. I think it's just a super wash wool, if that's correct.
That's good. New baby.
Okay, and then the other
Okay.
gift that I sort of thought about was my other son, one of my other sons who lives in New York, his girlfriend's birthday is Friday, and we're actually my whole family, not his girlfriend, are going to be at a family wedding where the cousins were not invited with a +1. So he was feeling a little bad about leaving his girlfriend on her birthday. Not a big deal. They got over it. And I decided to try to make a gift for her because I adore her. She's adorable. And I haven't blocked it. I'm really praying that blocking helps this a lot.
It will.
So this is the dumpling bag by Pearl Soho. It's a cute little bag. It's made in their Blackbird linen. And again, in my theme of we were at Pick Up Every Stitch when Ray and Kevin was having his trunk show, and we ran into a woman we know, This Nurse Knits, Carla, and she was talking about she makes these all the time for a gift, and I was like, oh, you know what? My son's, I kind of put it down as soon as I finished it. It's very quick to knit. It's one skein of Blackbird linen. And she is kind of a strawberry blonde redhead, and she loves this kind of green, and it's called bottle green. So I actually have to get that blocking tonight and pray, and sew in the ends, and pray that looks a little bit better than it does now.
Oh, it definitely.
Because I feel
That's
like
the
it
linen.
looks
The linen.
stinky, and I don't want to give her a...
No,
Are you going to throw it
Yeah.
in the dryer?
That's a good question.
Yeah.
I think the first one, no, because these have rolled so much and I really want them to be flat. So I think I'm going to air dry it the first time just so that I can pin that and make those
Flat.
Yeah, they're just looking kind of yucky. Anyway.
I love
I
that.
don't mind.
Yeah.
How long did that take you?
Oh
to
God,
make?
almost nothing. You do a provisional. It's a free pattern by Pearl Soho. It is
Dumpling.
the dumpling bag by the woman who designed it is Jeannie Lee, but it's a Pearl Soho pattern. It's free, very easy. So I'm not giving anything away. You do a provisional cast on at the bottom and then knit until it's like 7.5 inches. And then at the end, you do a 3 needle bind. You pick the stitches up and just do a quick 3 needle bind off. And then you just, you know, it makes total sense to knit the straps, and one is shorter.
I think that's a great gift.
really cute.
I know.
Especially
So
for that age.
yeah,
I think
she's
it's kind of fun
gonna be
and funky.
24, I guess. I
cute.
thought it was
Bohemian.
cute. Like just if you go out and you just want your cell phone and your lipstick and your, you know, you don't need a lot. So I'll take a picture of that maybe because I'm gonna have to block that and give that away quickly. So
love
that
that.
those are my FOs, cute, including this, which I don't think I had finished.
No.
So
I don't even think we saw you start it.
yeah, you did. Yeah, you did. I definitely
Remember
had.
last week, or you weren't knitting that?
No, I finished it last week. I think on the last podcast I was showing it.
Okay.
I think.
I don't remember.
You weren't paying
I'll have to
attention.
go back and look.
I'm pretty sure.
Do
the tape. So whips, what are you on to next?
It's happening. I'm knitting Jay's sweater.
Oh, that's
Oh,
right.
yes.
Yeah,
I was
it's
like, wait, what's
happening.
With
happening?
sleeves.
It's happening.
With sleeves, a full
With
sweater.
sleeves.
Yes.
I am knitting
So
him
good.
Maxim Sears. Hang on, there it is. Single malt sweater. Hello, Max. I gave Jay 3 different options. It was this, and then 2 petite knit ones, which I was kind of hoping he did because this is seed stitch, And I was like, the other one's like worsted, and it was just knit.
Look at
He's
how
like,
good this picture is.
I know.
It does not hurt that the designer and the model is so freaking handsome.
I know, he's so cute.
Look at him. Look at him with his old-fashioned, his single malt scotch.
I know, I
whatever.
could hear him laughing right
Oh
from
my
there.
God, he's
So Jay
he's
picked
so
out, and
handsome.
then I'm like, well, I'm going to use the Le Garçon yarn, of course. So he picked out Carmen's Story.
Oh, that's really good. There,
Yeah,
it's like a purpley brown.
Yes, exactly. It has
Yeah.
a lot of hints of brown in it.
It's
It
really
is their
good.
British.
DK.
No,
No,
it's
Aaron.
Aaron, right? So.
Nope, that's not gonna work.
He sells the kits on his website, and he and Vincent's website for Le Garçon. And he sent me the kit, and I originally checked the wrong box for the wrong size, so I needed one more skein. Luckily, totally, but Tanya was there, and I'm like, he had extras of that dye lot, thank God, because he had just made it.
Yeah.
All right, can I just say
really
something
good.
funny here?
Yeah.
You know how on women's sweater it's always chest width? I don't know if this is a European Canadian thing. It's chest girth for a man's sweater. It's
Mine
width.
is turning into chest
girth.
girth too.
No, it's not.
I know, but I was
It's
so
so
excited.
good.
when it
It's
showed up.
so
good.
good.
Crinkle.
Yeah.
It's a beautiful color.
It's gorgeous.
So here's the catch. Jay and I booked a trip to Iceland last night for
And he wants it for that trip.
that trip.
You could do that.
Yeah, it's
By October?
it's end of October.
Oh, yeah,
After
you're good.
Rhinebeck, and
You
I don't
just
need to
finished
knit a
3
Rhinebeck sweater.
sweaters.
Yeah. So I was kind of like, well, I'll knit you a sweater if we could go to Iceland.
I'd sign up for that arrangement.
And then he's like, well, I won't bring it on the trip. It's going to be too nice. I'm like, you are freaking wearing this sweater.
In October in
Everywhere.
Iceland, he'll want that
Oh my
sweater.
God, it's going to be cold.
God,
End
it's
of
gonna be
October,
perfect.
yeah, he will definitely want it.
What is he going to be doing in Iceland that he doesn't want to bring the sweater?
He's
Like,
fun.
climbing
he
ice
barely
floes
wears
and-
anything that I get him because he's so
thinks-
it's
well-
like on display in his
Aw,
closet. I'm like,
that's really
are
sweet.
you gonna wear the hat?
Yeah.
It is sweet. It's really sweet. So this is gonna be the sweater of the
It's
trip.
awesome.
Trip sweater.
Yes.
And that's good to have a goal. I mean, you'll easily meet that
totally.
goal.
Yeah.
but
And you know what?
totally.
it's an Aran weight.
It's
and
Aran weight.
On what
It's-
size needles did
Good
you say?
question. Hang on, I have it written here. Hold please.
And it's already flying off.
US
the
8.
needles.
US
Yeah,
right.
easily
Yeah.
get
Yeah.
that done.
So yeah, size the 5th size I'm doing. So
So how many of those
excited.
repeats have you done?
On the arms?
It's only a 2.
It's
4
2 rows.
Yeah, it's
but,
2
but
rows.
remember you had to do like
28
of them or something.
Yeah, a lot more to go.
Oh, okay.
Like
okay.
I'm probably halfway
Okay.
until I bind up, but
Alright.
you know, it's
Nice.
going by and it's easy.
Yeah.
The seed stitch is easy, especially in the round. It's just
Yeah.
knit 1 row and then knit purl, and the increases work beautifully, so you don't have to switch whether you're
Mm.
knitting
Knitting
the
and purl,
knits
yeah.
exactly. So it works
Oh.
out that.
Good job, Max.
Honestly, I was like very thoughtful. I'm like, thank God.
Yeah.
So that's going to be that. And
Nice.
while I speak of Iceland, if anybody has any tips and places to go, we're going to mostly stay on the west side and the southern west side.
Is that where Reykjavik is?
Yeah, Reykjavik.
Okay.
Oh,
We're not
cool.
going to spend too much time there, but then go into the.
You're going
You
to
know,
come back
the
with
one-
wool, right?
Will you see the Northern Lights?
We hope so. We're staying at this glass house.
Ooh.
One night
oh,
and
wow.
I think 2 nights, and the whole thing is just glass in the middle of nowhere. They come pick you up, like there's no cars, there's no.
Wow.
So
Cool.
fingers crossed. But even if we don't, it's just the scenery
yeah.
looks amazing
Yeah.
there. So
Yeah.
yeah,
Cool.
if
Just the
we've
2 of you,
been,
just a
the
romantic
2 of
trip?
us,
Nice.
Yeah,
Good
yeah,
for you.
yeah. We're like, let's do it.
Nice.
Let's do
Nice.
it. Yeah, yeah.
Nice.
So, yay. But thanks, Max and Vincent.
Yes,
I can't
beautiful.
wait to continue knitting this. So
I can't wait for the modeling session.
Yeah.
Jay striking a pose.
Neither can he.
I know. He's a ham. Like he's gonna love it. Even Max was like, I can't wait to see Jay in it. I'm
Yeah.
like, oh please.
Jay will be coming with us to Rhinebeck.
Totally. I know.
He's our
I
fit
know.
model.
I know. Okay, that's all I have for
Whips.
Nice.
Nice.
Okay, I do have a whip. I have the Knotty but Nice. I actually didn't bring the pattern with me. It is like a little cardigan by Rachel Illsley. I am knitting it in Julie
And Knotty is
Hoover.
Knotty.
TTY, yes.
Cute name.
I am
You
knitting
had that, it was up
in,
here.
Oh, here it is.
Yeah.
I'm knitting it in the Julie Hoover Studio Blend number 2, which is 70% wool and 30% cashmere, which equals 100. And the colorway is pearl. So this is.
Oh my God, the three of us are gonna have to wear our off-white sweaters.
I know, we
with
all
it.
three
There
have
we
something
are.
very similar. Oh my God, this
God,
is
that's
so
good.
beautiful.
It's a
So
really fun pattern to do. So there are 2 kind of new to me stitches in there, and once you get into the rhythm of it, it's good. It takes a long time because I have like over 200 stitches on the needle now, and on some of the rows you have to wrap twice, and so it takes a long time to finish a row.
For this row, right?
You have to do it a few times actually.
Yeah, okay.
You have to do it a few
wow,
times.
it is.
But it's really
stunning.
good, and I love like here.
That's gonna be elegant.
Like try it on this way, so yeah, see?
Wow.
That is so good.
Yeah.
Oh.
And then on the pattern you pick up and knit sleeves like down to here. But I don't know. We'll see what I think. If
I think you'll want some sleeves on
a little
it to
bit,
go
yeah,
into the fall.
right?
Yeah.
yeah. But just to wear like over a dress or whatever.
Oh my God,
so,
it's so cute.
yeah. I think I only have like one more
Imagine like
repeat
just a
to do.
straight black linen dress. Like,
Right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Black.
Which I don't have, but
You'll have to go
Prince,
shop.
I got
we'll go
blue.
shopping. You got
I
this
got
blue,
blue.
black.
Yeah. yeah.
Black
so,
blue.
So,
So
yeah,
pretty.
I'm really
It's
liking
beautiful.
knitting it. As I said, it takes a while, but I'm getting close.
You're making
I'm getting
some good
close. I am.
progress.
Yeah. Now that the tractors are gone, I have time to. Am I like wound up on myself? Am I
Around your
okay?
button.
Okay. Yeah. So that's my one and only whip. Although I did. No, I got my socks back from Ray for Rich at the trunk show when we went to Kevin's trunk show. Because remember the socks that we did the tube for and it was winding the wrong way? I don't know. I haven't really looked at it, but I still think it's going the wrong way. But Ray says it's fixed. So I'm going to go with what Ray says and I'm just going to go ahead and get back to it. So so I have those two, but I haven't started them.
Okay.
Yeah.
I know. I've got so much sock yarn.
I know.
Still don't do anything
I
with
still
it.
want to finish that sock yarn that we.
Yes.
You know,
Yes.
you'll have to teach me how to do it.
Yes.
Maybe those will be the socks I bring to Iceland.
Oh, there you go.
Thank you. That's okay. They're not too hard.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah. You could do that.
All right. What you got, Laura?
Okay, so along with my theme of when you walk in to pick up every stitch, you see things, I see things that either Felicia or Karen makes, and I can't resist it. And one of them was, this is called the Nightingale Crescent.
So good.
And it is made, it only takes 2 skeins of a mohair type yarn. I used Woolerton Estate, the Cousin Burley, which I don't have any idea what that reference is, because Felicia had made one. Hers was, it was kind of almost like had a little bit of blue in it, but I went with just the basic white. It is just, it's almost like, it reminds me of like a ranunculus or whatever, where you just get that lovely little detail here, and then it's just light and flowy. So it calls to cast on with a ribbed neckline, to cast on there. And I swear, this will probably be a lie, that I will never start with ribbing cast on because it just sometimes doesn't seem to hold for me. And actually when I looked at the projects on this, I was looking at some of them and the ribbing just like stretches and spreads. So I cast on row 1 after the ribbing, did the, pattern and separated, and then once I ran out of the skein of yarn here, I decided, and I was looking at it, and the sleeves and the bottom called for an I-cord bind off. And I was like, well, why would I do ribbing? I wanted it to match. So I did an I-cord bind off in this, and I could not be happier with it. in this pattern, she does not go down a needle size for the I-cord bind off. And again, if you look at the patterns, a lot of people say either the sleeves or the bottom was loose and wavy, flared out.
Yeah.
And so I did bump down for both.
You wanted it to be a tighter,
Not tight.
No.
This is definitely not tight, but it's not
less A-line.
Yeah, it's not flaring and wavy at the bottom. So, and I knit the sleeve just to here. I didn't want it up here. I liked it here. And I just
You're
have
done.
this.
Cute.
Well, almost.
Yeah.
But this honestly
Yeah.
took nothing. You know,
Yeah.
it's just knitting in the round for a little bit, and then the I-cord bind off. So I'm really happy with that. And I was actually.
beautiful.
Um,
I'm telling you, it's a New Year's
It's
Eve
a-
sweater. It's a Christmas.
yeah, I feel like I need like a satiny, silky
A silk.
skirt or.
Quince.
Yeah, I know. I was looking at them. It's so light and yummy and luscious. This is
want that.
a.
So I think it's a Surrey.
It is.
It's not a.
It's
not
a
mohair.
Surrey alpaca.
Yeah.
And
see it.
and silk for the cord,
Yeah.
and it's
It's really good.
so it's not like too for me
Yes.
like mohair. I'm really not a fan of right now, like lace mohair,
Yeah.
because it's just too. And even though this is really fuzzy, and depending on what I wear, it can be like if I wear black pants that have like I don't know that are a little
wool print or
grabby or
something.
something. It tends to get covered, but. I really
Really
love
pretty.
that, and it
That's
is a little bit on the
beautiful.
dressier side.
Yeah.
I feel like, but
Is there a shirt row in the back?
No.
No.
Yes, maybe I didn't do them
Okay.
because I think I didn't do them because I didn't do
The
I wasn't sure what
You
I
weren't
wanted to
doing
do
ribbing, so-
exactly. So I just kind of went and started with the pattern, and no, I did not put short rows in. I do think it calls for them. But like not a lot, or no, actually it didn't call for them, and I was looking at someone else's project and they put them in, and I decided not to.
Yeah,
so.
especially with the I-cord neck, it kind of gives it that structure.
Yeah,
Yeah, to
I'm
keep it
really
tight.
happy about the I-cord
too.
neck
I
because
love that.
It's really
it's
fitted.
not tight, but it's
Fitted.
it's not too different from this, and it's not
Yeah.
gonna spread and grow.
Yeah.
So it it holds it.
That's
Whereas ribbing,
It's
yeah,
beautiful.
I'm really
Yeah.
happy with it.
Yeah.
So
Wow.
Yep.
I'm almost done with that. That's almost
There
an
are
FO.
two
Yeah.
great knits.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Mm-hmm.
This is just a really fun stitch pattern.
I like it better than the ranunculus. It's not as open
Yeah.
here. It's just,
But it
it's
has that
more
kind of
tight.
vibe, you know what I mean?
Totally
like a
does.
very
Yeah.
sort of
Yeah.
loose. This is a lace weight yarn knit on a size 7, but I
Sorry,
think
how many
Yeah.
skeins was this?
two.
Two. Wow.
And I'm not gonna. I've got that much to knit, but it definitely for my
Used
size.
all of it.
I'll use close to all of it.
Wow.
Yeah.
So
I might have to knit that one.
it's
Yeah.
really good. I just as soon as I saw it at Pick Up Every
You
Stitch,
did,
I was
yeah.
like,
And I'm
my
glad
God.
you went with this color.
Yeah, I
I
Yeah.
just think it's
nice.
then I
it's
can
a
wear it with
forever color.
anything.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly.
So
Wow.
I'm very happy about that.
My gosh.
Yeah.
Acquisitions,
Nice.
future knitting.
My Le Garçon is
Yep.
my acquisition. Future knitting is just
You're
that.
only allowed to knit on that
I'm
until
really
it's done.
gonna. I might cast on that little bag just
Oh,
for like
okay.
a size.
Yeah. Yeah.
So I actually did that while I was knitting this
Yeah.
Nightingale Crescent. Oh, the Nightingale Crescent, did I say? It's by Lucinda Iglesias. I don't think I said that.
No, you
Woollerton Estate, the Cousin Burley was the
Is the
yarn.
yarn.
It's one of the specified yarns, and it's also, they had that yarn at Pick Up Every Stitch, and Felicia had knit hers, I'm pretty sure, in a different color, but in that yarn. Maybe something else, maybe a different
something
mohair.
else.
It really
Yeah.
could be any
I
mohair.
might have knit their sample in Fuafua.
I was thinking Moondrake. Yeah.
Maybe. I
Yeah.
forget.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It was beautiful, whatever it was.
Yeah.
It was definitely pale. It had some
I think
like
it was like a light blue.
it had some blue in it, yes, but it was a
Pretty.
light-ish color blue. But
Beautiful.
it was very pretty, and as soon as I touched it, I was like, oh,
Yes,
I
please.
need this. I need this.
Did that one have sparkle in it? I think Karen might have knit that one.
Actually,
This
sparkle would be nice.
this
right?
so
Yeah.
weirdly, the pattern calls for beads. But then the pattern, at least that I downloaded, didn't have any instructions on how to do it. But some people beaded it at the edges. I think you could bead it in the lace work. So, but yeah, I think I agree because I do feel like it has a dressy feel.
No, for sure.
And it would be really cute with a sequin, like something that had a little bit of sparkle in it.
Little-
Especially if
yeah.
you could do maybe the sequin yarn here and have the same exact yarn and color without sequins at the bottom.
A little
I guess.
stellina in it or something like that.
Yeah,
would be
yeah,
kinda cool.
yeah.
Really
That would
nice.
be really nice. That's a
Yeah.
great idea. But I did cast this on in the middle of it, and
Yeah.
because this is just knit and so easy, I kind of went back and forth, especially like at night if I was tired. When I was working on the yoke, it's kind of like what you were saying.
Yeah.
It's a stitch pattern every other row, and I had like 280
Right.
stitches.
And I know that
and-
Max's sweater is going to end up being that too, especially
Yeah,
outside.
but like at night, if I was tired, I'd be
Yeah.
like, you know what, I don't want to make a mistake on that because I did occasionally have to kind of tink back on that yoke because I realized I was
Yikes.
off, and so I would just pick this up. I mean, it didn't take long, but
But they're great.
just 'cause it's
just
I think
cute,
Emma
just-
would
just-
love that.
they're really cute.
Yeah.
And again, like almost all Pearl Soho yarns, it comes in tons of colors.
I'm sure I
and
have something like that in
it's
stash,
a
too.
I think it's a worsted linen.
Really? Even better.
No, it's
looks
not a
pretty
fingering linen. It's a little heavier. It's not their, But anyway, really, really fun and easy and just a cute project.
Love it.
Yeah.
Good ones, Laura.
Yeah. Do you have any acquisitions?
I do. What I was going to
It's called Blackbird. Here, I'll talk about my.
Yeah.
Somebody, did you get it
No,
already?
go ahead.
Okay. Somebody, I've had this pattern. It's called the Georgie by Truly Myrtle. I don't know who that is. I don't know if it says anywhere what her name is. Georgie. by
Georgie. Yeah.
Truly Myrtle.
TrulyMyrtle.com.
And I've had this in my favorites for a long time, but somebody on Instagram,
Libby from Kiwi.
oh, she's
Lives
from
in
New
New Zealand.
She's New Zealand. She's a
Oh.
Kiwi. So this is called the Georgie. And I had it in my favorites. I kind of forgot about it. And then it popped up on my Instagram feed that somebody else had knit it. And it just instantly made me go back. Then I found it. I was like, oh, I've had this in my favorites for a long time. It's like, to me, like the perfect sweater. Like, it's top down. It's oversized here, but then the arms are fitted, which I think is a really a shape that I like. But I love the texture. It's a little bit lace weight.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And it's a sport, and I ordered online this Blue Sky Fibers Baby Alpaca. I hope this isn't really, this is a really lovely blue. It's called Blue Cheese.
Pull it back, maybe.
Yeah, it's it's hard
Picture
to see.
blue cheese.
It looks a little grayer here, but it looks like the veining, and it's a bluey. It's so pretty, and it's so soft.
Yeah, I love Blue Sky.
So that's going to be my
really
next
soft.
cast on.
It's
when
really
I-
pretty.
Yeah, really excited about that. And that to me, because it is, it's a sport weight, and it has, it's hard to tell in here, but if you
What's
look
the
at it
texture on
online, there's yarn over, so it's a little bit lacy, it's a little bit open, so I really thought that was a good fall.
Oh, that's right. It did have holes in it.
Yeah, it's hard to
It's
tell
hard
on
to see
here
that.
a little
They're
bit, but
small. They're smaller
they're
than
small.
your
It's,
whole
yeah, no, it's definitely.
Smaller than my hole.
Anyway, so I'm really excited about that. That's my next cast
That's
on.
great.
In fact, I'm definitely swatching for that. I gotta
So
do
the
that.
Blackbird linen is a light worsted DK weight.
Okay,
Oh, wow.
Yeah, it definitely
How much
feels.
is cane? Just curious.
It's not much at all.
30.
Oh, that's even more than I thought. But you know,
Okay.
it's a quick. But
They
it's only
always
one
have
skein.
those
I know.
sales.
Pearl
If you-
So's like
yeah,
every
if
2
you-
weeks.
yeah,
It's
if
like
you,
the gap.
20% off
If
or
you
whatever.
sign up
Exactly.
for their emails, you always get notification, and it's certain yarns some weeks, and then some weeks it's all
Yeah,
Pearl
yeah,
Soho
it's like
yarns.
linen
and-
quill when I
Yeah.
don't need it.
Yeah, yeah.
I have
Yeah.
some linen quill in my
Yeah.
stash.
You
I've
do?
got, yeah, that I bought on sale. A couple months
Back
ago
trend.
that I
Okay.
I haven't got any plans for, except that I love that yarn.
I do too.
Did you have any acquisitions?
Just my Le Garçon.
Just really awesome. So I talked about this last time. This is a ROYGBIV mini set from On the Round Knitwear. Her name, the dyer's name is Rachel, and she's in Rockland, Maine. So when we went up to Maine, we went to the studio, and I don't know, I don't do minis, but like, these spoke to me. Yeah, I just thought they were really cool. So each one of the colorways has a name too. So it's Divine Feminine, Harvest, Golden Ticket, diadem, narwhal, hard water, and purple haze.
Oh.
And I just thought they were really cool. I don't know what I'm going to do with it. They're 20-gram minis. There are 7 skeins, 78 yards each. So if you have a good project that would look cool in rainbows, make a comment. Let me know what you think.
Or I think what you'll find, because I actually have a similar set of minis that I bought a long time ago, and I still have, for ages.
Yeah.
That you might find a solid color like a white or an off-white,
To go,
and do some sort of scarf or shawl that then you put the minis in, but you have a solid base color, main color.
Like a white.
Yeah.
Like an off-white.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
Yeah, even like a muscle burra,
Yeah.
right? A stripy muscle burra.
Ooh.
Or socks.
That would, let's not push it.
I'm not doing socks.
Finish the socks.
I know. Finish the ones that I have.
I like a
Exactly.
stripy muscle burra.
Me too.
Yeah, right?
That's a great
They're
idea.
fun colors.
They are fun colors, yeah. And they're so pretty.
There you go. That's better out of
Right?
the plastic.
That's probably purple haze and that's narwhal, right?
Yeah.
I don't know, but that's gonna be.
Oh,
there
there
we
we
go.
Oh my
There.
gosh.
Aren't they good?
Yes.
Her
Really
colors were
good.
all so gorgeous, and she had so many different colors, and she has other like if rainbows aren't your thing, she has other like mini sets that are just really beautiful. And she dyes it all herself, and she has her little studio up there, and
That's fun.
yeah, it was really great. So
How many yards total with that? you think? Are they 50 each?
that's math, Kim.
No, it's
It's over 500.
78 times 7.
It's
Okay.
so almost 7 times 8, like 50.
Why are you looking like you're really doing that in your
500.
head?
No, I was thinking of projects, not math. No, I was thinking of Lord
It's
Digging
over, it's 500 something.
I need my friend Ray here to help me
Baby
with the
blanket
math.
would be pretty too.
Right?
Ooh.
Mm-hmm.
I think you need
another
a main.
set.
Yeah.
Or a
the
main
color.
color.
Or the main color. And then
Yeah.
Oh, that would be
Oh,
beautiful.
that would be cool.
Mhm.
Yeah, like something
yeah.
where
Those
you get
pictures.
blocks
Like
of
blocks,
colors.
yeah.
Yes. I
But
think
have
Rousseau has one like that.
Yeah.
So. check it
Okay.
out.
Well, yeah.
Okay.
So.
But anyway, give
Yeah.
Kate some ideas because
Yeah.
those are
Let me
beautiful.
know.
You should do.
Let me know.
You definitely want to do something special with
Right?
that.
Yeah.
They're so pretty, and I almost feel like I love the idea of a rainbow muscle burra, but I wonder if they would get lost and that they might pop more with a light neutral background and with the pops.
Well, that's what it,
Oh no!
that's
I would
what she
do.
would think.
I would do like
Like
the off-white.
off-white.
and
Oh,
the-
okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
I thought you meant like just a
No.
rainbow
No, it would-
stripe.
I think
no.
it would bleed.
Yeah.
Like it would
Yeah,
just,
it
Yes.
would. Yeah, it would
Yeah.
get a little muddy.
yeah. You wouldn't appreciate
Yeah.
the beautiful colors.
They're really,
Yeah,
really
they're
pretty,
really good.
and
Yeah.
something to make them pop.
Yeah.
Yeah, would be
Yeah.
great. Even black would make them pop.
Oh. Nothing
Yeah.
says baby blanket. Like
Well, no,
that.
not for a baby blanket. Although, you might find, an emo baby somewhere.
That's true.
I don't even know what that is, but
Oh.
anything, tips,
I have
tricks,
a
any
couple-
exciting news besides Iceland?
I know. It was
No, wow.
last night. We did it last night.
That's crazy.
Yeah, I know. What you only live.
Spur of the
you'll
moment.
live-
You're
no,
empty
it's
nesters.
great.
Empty nesters.
That's
No,
the
I
beauty of your life
Everybody's
right now. You can
healthy
do that.
and
Yeah.
okay right now.
So
We did take the insurance out just in case.
I knew because you had posted something to ask for recommendations,
Yeah.
and I was like,
She didn't tell me.
Canada, like Iceland.
No,
Where
no,
did that come
we
from?
put
Like,
Canada
I
on
think
the
this is
back burner.
directly
Yeah.
related to
Yeah.
how hot it's been here.
yeah, maybe.
And you're like, let's
Maybe.
go somewhere cool.
Exactly. I
Yeah.
need my sweaters.
Yeah.
So
Okay.
while I've been finishing those 3 sweaters, I was catching up on some podcasts.
Oh.
And 3 of them that I had been watching was one was Pairs Well with Knitting. Her name is Jennifer. She's from Canada, and she just took us on a trip to Norway.
Oh,
And it was
Cool.
it was really, she did a great job talking about her knits that
I'm
she
gonna
made
have to watch
there.
that,
Yeah, and
Cool.
and her visit there. She's on a sabbatical from work, so she and her
nice.
partner are doing a lot of traveling together.
Oh, fun.
So that, and then Mari from Colorado Knits. She's so
Oh,
cute.
yeah.
She's
Yeah.
all right. She made me so jealous this weekend because of the Flock Festival.
I know.
I don't know about
I know.
you guys, but
I wanted to be there.
I wanted to be there.
I wanted to be
She
there.
was with like
Next
everybody
year,
that I
we can
know.
say.
We should go. I think, yeah, let's make that a goal.
So last year I was in Portland, like right before Flock,
That's
and I
right.
had heard like whisperings of it, but I wasn't sure what it was, and I could have stayed, and I didn't, and now
The venue looked
amazing,
beautiful.
amazing,
Like so much space
Yeah.
there and
Yeah.
great
Yeah.
lighting.
Yeah.
It looked like
Yeah.
a great
Yeah.
festival to go to. So Mari from Colorado Knitter,
Yes.
I pretty much want to knit everything that she's knitting. You know when you make
Oh,
that
Yes,
connection with
yes,
people.
yes, yeah.
And then
Yeah.
Amy, who is from, I don't know if it's NE Knits or Knee Knits, something
Okay.
like that. You would love her. She's got a ton of followers in this, but she's all about petite knits.
I know.
And-
I kind of wish that I don't know why.
Why? It's what we like.
I love her.
I do too.
I love her style.
I do too.
And, I
Still
feel like I'm
haven't knit
knitting.
one.
That's kind of incredible to me.
You what?
I still
I
haven't knit
know.
one.
I know.
Yeah.
You do the Oslo hat.
There's,
I really like that.
I haven't done that, but
The Oslo hat is
for that.
fabulous. My next obsession of hers is she has an Esther jacket and an Esther sweater, and it's all diamond kind of patterns, but it's all with pearl stitches or like a seed stitch or garter stitch. It is so pretty. The Esther sweater, I want a navy blue. It's a fingering with a mohair, or maybe a sport with a mohair, forget. And I want a navy one so badly. I've been looking around at yarn for that. It's really, really pretty. It's gonna be hard to see the detail. The Esther, really, oh, that's the Esther jacket.
Yeah.
Oh,
yeah.
it's really hard to see, but it's got this
Yeah, I see it.
diamond
Yeah.
detail of,
Can I see?
it's just made with stitches. It's all,
Yes.
yeah, but, and so
That's
I'm
a
gonna,
classic sweater.
it
yeah.
is, and that's what she
zoomed into the
designs, you
pattern
know.
a little bit.
It's
There we
hard
go.
to- yeah. Really,
Very
really pretty. I want the pullover, not the cardigan, in like a dark navy.
Will you lose the pattern though in that color? I
I
wonder.
think so.
That'd be a shame.
Might not show up well here, but
Yeah.
yeah, that's isn't that great?
Mm-hmm.
I love that. That's just the pullover.
Yeah,
It's hard to.
it's hard to see with all the
Yeah.
reflections.
Anyway,
Put it in the show notes below.
so that's Amy, who
That's
loves.
Amy from.
Yeah,
Nice.
from Norway. That makes sense.
No, she's not
Oh,
from
sorry.
Norway.
Who was from
She's-
Norway? The other one.
No,
who travels.
nobody's
She's traveling.
from Nobody's
Travels.
from Norway.
Okay, sorry. I want to
Who's
go
on
to
first?
Scandinavia
So do I.
really badly.
I know.
So.
I know.
There's a lot of places I want to go.
I feel
wait.
like that was quick.
No,
Anyone else?
Kate,
Do you
did
have
you have
anything else
something?
to talk about?
So I had my two nieces here for a week
That's right.
for Camp Kate.
Camp
and-
Kate.
Yeah, that's what we called
You
it.
can't believe how lucky these two
I
girls
know,
are.
right?
So one of my nieces, they're both 12, 13, and they're both going to be freshmen in high school.
Perfect age. for
And one
Camp
was
Kate.
from California and one is from Cape Cod. And they both came to my house and we did all the New York things. Like all the New York things. I was exhausted.
I bet. I'm watching you. I was exhausted.
Yeah,
I was
we
like,
did we did the Statue of Liberty, we did the Met, we did MoMA, we went to see Wicked on Broadway. Yeah, it was great. It was great.
You know what?
So
That's great. Pretend, doing the touristy things because we're
Oh,
here
yeah.
all the time. And
Yeah,
when
we
was the
never
last
do
time
them,
I went
right?
to
Yeah.
Statue of Liberty? Like
Yeah.
4th grade.
Rich has never been.
Oh, really?
He's never been to the Statue of Liberty. Like he's
I've been
by
for a
it.
very,
but
very long
I
time.
had, last time I was there, you were able to go to the top, and like there was no
So-
screening around it.
You can go up to the crown. You have to have a special ticket
Of
for it.
course, no.
And it's like a lot of stairs, and the stairway
Yeah,
is
it's very
like really
claustrophobic.
narrow.
Yeah.
So we actually got the tickets just to go up to the pedestal. So that's the top
Yeah,
where the
which is
like
pretty high.
rock is. It's very high. Yeah, yeah.
That's cool.
But yeah, it was very cool. Like and to take the boat ride over, and yeah, it was fun. So anyway, while they were here, one of the days I taught them how to knit. And I gave them each, we bought some bulky yarn just at Michael's and like size 11 needles, and I cast it on for them, and I actually did the first round.
Oh, that's nice.
Yeah, because I didn't want them to get frustrated.
Yeah.
And it was just like a fun thing. So they did a knit one, purl one pattern, and because they'd never knit before, I'm like, yeah, this is just how you do it. You do a knit one and then you do a purl one. So I didn't teach like the knit stitch first and then the purl stitch.
Yeah.
And I'm like, let's just jump right in, you know? And they did great. They did really well.
That's amazing.
So yeah, it was incredible. And they both really liked it. And they were off of their phones for like 4 hours that day. Like, I know.
That's
I know.
incredible.
I know.
At that age.
Yeah.
They're very, very
so
lucky to have you.
Yeah. So that was really fun.
And they're both they're each of your brother's daughters, and they live obviously
Correct.
5,000 miles apart. They
Correct.
must not see each other
They do
very
not.
often. So
They do not.
to give
Yeah.
them that time together, and then with you
Yeah.
and doing all the fun things.
Yeah. Yeah.
Amazing.
It was really
Amazing.
fun. Yeah.
You could be the
yeah.
fun aunt.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So actually, my brother from California, he has another daughter who is going into 7th grade. So she's already
So
made her
young.
reservations for 2 years.
I want to go to
From
Cape
now,
Camp.
yes,
Cape,
yeah.
Camp
Better
Cape.
rest up.
Yeah, I know. Yeah. So,
Nice.
That's awesome.
Yeah. And then the other thing, I might have mentioned it last time, I don't remember, but I've been following Rami Designs, at Rami Designs on Instagram, and she's just been posting a bunch of like really short reels of all of these like tips and tricks that like they like blow my mind. The things that
Wow.
I have to check it out.
and I've been saving all of them. It's not like when I come upon something in a pattern, like I'm ever going to remember that, oh yeah,
Right.
I have that in my reels. But they're
Right.
they're really good. Really good. So give her a follow.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's cool.
And then when she starts wondering why she got so many new followers,
Yeah.
she'll trace it back to Kate.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I'm sure.
That's
yeah.
who we are.
Yeah. Well, it was funny because I did ask on Instagram for if there were any knitters out in, so my California niece lives in Truckee, California, which is right near Lake Tahoe. And then my other niece lives in Sandwich on the Cape, which is where I grew up. And so I asked if there were any knitters, mostly in California, because I have an aunt that lives on the Cape that, hey Aunt Eileen,
Wait, didn't we
that
see?
can help her.
We've met-
We
seen
met
her, right?
Eileen, yes.
At the New England Fiber
New
Festival.
England Fiber, yes. So she can help the Massachusetts niece, but the California niece, one of our viewers actually responded and said that Rami, I think her name is Rosemary, but she goes by Rami, lives in that area. So to contact her, and she might have some ideas of places
That's
out there. Yeah.
That's awesome.
So, yeah, it was fun.
Yeah, such a good community.
Yeah, it really is. It really is. So thank you all for your suggestions, and yeah,
That's it.
that's
Awesome.
it. I
That's
know.
short and sweet, but
It was short
we
today.
got it done.
I feel like we had a lot, but we
did. We're a
I'm looking
well-oiled
forward
machine.
to what everyone recommends for those beautiful rainbow minis, because I do have a mini skein set that
Yeah,
has been gathering dust for a very long time, so I'd love to see
yeah,
the ideas. So
yeah. I don't know. I just fell in love with the colors, and again, like I'm not a mini person, but here we are.
All right now.
But here we are. Yeah.
All right, so we'll
Yeah.
be back in September,
Yeah. Is this August?
right?
I'm like,
It's August, and then
God, it's
September.
almost September now, which is like,
don't
Crazy.
say that.
but
Yeah.
it really is.
I
I have to
It's
knit my Gambier. That's
crazy.
Oh,
I can't. I felt like I couldn't start it in the summer because it's
No, that was
thick,
very heavy.
scratchy. Wool.
Woolly wool.
Woolly
Yeah.
wool, and it gets big once you're into it. I could start my sleeves soon, but I've got to knit my Gambier.
I did my sleeves first on
Yeah.
both
Get 'em
of
over
mine.
with.
Yeah.
I think with Jay's sweater,
Yeah.
I'm gonna once I,
Yep.
I'm gonna do the
the
sleeves,
sleeves.
get them over with.
Yep. Yep.
So.
Yep.
All right.
Yeah.
We good?
Yeah.
I'm good.
All right.
Yeah. Well,
Thanks for
thank
watching.
everybody.
Bye.
Thank you.